Morning, everybody. Had a wonderful call this morning from the Cancer Society of Canada, asking me to donation for cancer. They got a new campaign going on, which is a phone-only campaign, where this is these things out here, where blah 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 blah, yeah, blah 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 blah, where some awesome benefactor, anonymous benefactor, has decided to donate money to cancer research here in Canada. So Canada can apply this wonderful cancer, our wonderful contribution to the medical liturgy. I actually found out the word liturgy does not necessarily mean literacy, as in the body of knowledge. It means the way of doing things, procedures. I.e. what you do in church, or what you do in a football game, or, things that the typical players do, or people do when they play this game of life. Procedures, what's normal, that's a ritual, maybe. Speaking of rituals, hey, hold on. It appears I got some kind of loose connection here. My sister-in-law, my wife, I'm going to say, wants to give this to her brother. Wants to buy this for his little brother, a Ron Razor. Well, it only costs $200 or so might as well send her the money, or send her a voucher coupon to buy one for her brother, as a birthday present. Hey, gaga goo goo. Once they start working again, I can finally augment my parents' retirement funds, augment my own retirement funds when I turn to a man. Hey, when I turn to a man, I'm moving to an old beach shack in the island of Yap. If global warming hasn't sucked it up yet, I'm moving to the island of Yap. I'm calling myself Waka Waka Man. Where are the Waka Waka and Waka Wakas down here? Or maybe I'll move to Hawaii and become an Asian Pacific Waka Waka Man. Doing Waka Waka good deeds. Big character. Or maybe I just retire to South Africa to become the great Chino of Soweto. Southwest Territories, Township. My brain wants to call Soweto Southwest Territories. It sounds more sexy than Southwest Township. Southwest Territories. Soweto was a miner camp, with a bunch of miner camps built in that province, in that area, and it eventually evolved into a nice, highly thriving city. It incorporates the township of Orlando and a bunch of other cool stuff. And it's a suburb of Johannesburg, or connected to Johannesburg anyways. Sort of like how Calgary is connected to Airdrie and all these little satellite cities are eventually going to become part of this mega Calgary Opolis. That sadly is the fate of man. We're not fourth-dimensional beings like our living departed ancestors, which have visited us on All Saints' Day yesterday, and All Hallows Eve, Halloween Samhain the day before. I call it Autumn Fest, Autumn Moon, Autumn or Harvest Moon. First moon of November, so Harvest Moon Fest. We had a prolonged Indian summer, so hopefully we got some of our food in. We had an early frost this year too, early winter this year, so that might have complicated matters. I'm gonna get rid of this green. After tonight, I'm gonna get rid of this green guy here and replace it with the red guy. Then I'm going to eventually start cleaning up down here. I heard Eddie the Eagle coming to town eventually, so we're going to go see him. See him when the fitness is at. Some of the more fiscally minded Calgarians are being all, oh, we're grumpy, we don't want to spend money. Well, too bad. That's what living on city Earth is, planet Earth is. It is about spending money. And oh wow. Pick up the lucky piece. Okay, so I dropped the blade here, so I have to pick it up eventually. Oh, it's right here. It looks like those fancy gears from the Transformer movies. You know when all the gears are all sharp and stuff and all clean looking and chrome looking and yeah. Apparently, so like I said, it's the Cancer Society of Alberta, Canada. Someone called me this morning and had a lengthy chat, like a little chat about just how the fight on cancer is going. I pulled out of the fight maybe a year ago or so, just to catch up my money, catch up my breath. I still get to. I mean, I usually do that. I usually go volunteering, like go ham volunteering, go ham with my donations, go crazy with my donations, go crazy by volunteering. And then I usually just take a few minutes to refract and relax. I'm just getting myself ready for another volunteering run. Not only that, but I have to. It's a part of the social worker world now. When I work there, so the whole purpose is to help people. It won't change overnight. Eventually, it will change overnight, and that'll be the last day of the social workers. But until then, you have to get to that stage, right? That's what social workers do. So we have lots of work ahead of us because there's lots and lots of imbalances, especially to the Indigenous people. Things are improving. Hopefully, Justin Trudeau Mania Part 2.2, 2.1, or no, this is 2.1, 2.2. Justin Trudeau Mania 2.0 is right now. So this is 2.1, the next election. Hopefully, Justin Trudeau Mania will be able to finally, that'll be a pot. Finally, the natives will get their due rights. You know. Things won't automatically change, but things will be a lot better. I think that, personally, I think that if we increase the land territory of the growing populations, especially where my classmates from, Pelican Narrows, like give them the whole entire lake and the watershed around the lake. And this will be good because this will help those natives of this community grow. And not only that, those communities will also rely on their neighbors for survival, as in economic survival. You know, as these communities grow, so therefore it generates economic positioning. Like so what we don't get the bite of the tax revenue over some bits of land. For the Indigenous, that's worth it because they get the home back, they get their resources back. You know, if they get a lake back, then they can actually try to take care of the lake in a spiritual kind of way. So we're witnessing the rebirth of many Indigenous communities. So that's what I'm doing. That's why I am being an ally, is because I actually want to see magic. I actually want to see. I actually want to be a part of it, you know. As a child, when I lived up in Edmonton, I kind of felt bad that, you know, I'm this chubby Chinese little boy, you know, living a posh life. And I see my fellow Asians, I see Africans, I see Caucasian, I see all demographics of humans, but even more so the Indigenous, especially up in Edmonton during the 80s and 70s, just when they were getting the last decades, the dying decades of the IRS schools, and oh mama, it was really rough up there. Those people had it rough. So I'm glad we're slowly working on getting their rights, getting them their human right, you know, that they are born as being awesome, sexy humans. Awesome, sexy, sexual humans. So I guess that's why I'm an ally of indigenous people, because I want to see how fellow humans rise. I want to see my country rise too. I want to see Canada rise. I'm having a prolonged shower here because I didn't shower last night. Ew, I know. My probiotics are growing all over my body. Ew. One day these germ people are gonna get skin sentience. And take over what they already have actually. These germs in our bums, these germs in our feet, germs in our everywhere. Armpits, hair, forehead, eyeballs, hair. Inside our bodies, throats, lungs, tongues, anywhere. They're all telling us to eat a certain amount of things. So I'm going to try and start feeding the healthy germs now. Start taking my kombucha, start taking my lemon tea, getting my B12, getting my central vitamins, getting my omegas in there. Slowly cutting out the tasteless, because fast food doesn't taste like anything now. Fast food tastes like paper. To tell you God on the truth. I was hoping that this party weekend or this party month, I was going to start blasting myself with a whole bunch of an array of a wide spectrum array of junk food, but it didn't work. It worked, but it wasn't orgasmic like it wasn't. I was orgasmic as I once had it a few years ago, maybe last year we did this. So I guess it's my body's trying to tell me something that, geez, go up and go again. It's time for you to be healthy. It's time for you to take care of the planet some more. But I'm not switching to tofu vegan burgers. Maybe I'll introduce tofu vegan burgers into my diet. I eat mushroom pizza anyway, so I just pretend that the fungi meat slash fungi that was supposed to look like a burger is going to be a healthy mushroom pizza kind of burger. Other than that, nothing much is going on. This is just another day in paradise. Hopefully the Flames win again. I can have a nice warm champion shower singing We Are the Champion. But that's my electric shower in this room, in this machine. Sorry about that. Let's get the towel here. Continue finishing my education and put some of that money away from my retirement, into my retirement fund. Build up some benefits from work, especially when I join the forces. I want to be a part of the Navy Reserve. I'll join the forces and then maybe move back to my, maybe do the jet program before I retire, at least. Do the jet program. There's no upper age, so I can probably work my last remaining retirement years as an old Oba-chan teacher. I think Japanese people, you know, they worship the elders, especially the teachers in their culture. So I'll be like a crazy Obacha teacher that's really cool to elementary students. A really cool guy. For grade, your grade 6 teacher is really cool and knows that you go about to enter the world of work and the world of work experience in elementary and junior highs and high schools. So they decide to give you one last chance at being a child So they're really cool. Really cool for grade 6. And I didn't have that teacher. I had a my so-called grade 6 teacher was grade 4 teacher. She was really cool. She's like this. Oh no, grade 3 teacher. No, grade 4 teacher. She treated me with respect. My marks went up. Then I had this grade 6 teacher who was really bitchy, and then my grades went down because she didn't. But I think teachers these days are more sensitive to the special needs of students, which is good because there's a lot of specialized services for students now, and this is cool because it allows even more inclusion of talents. Every human has a talent. Even if you're just a gamer or a cosplayer, you still have artistic talent, good aesthetic tastes, and you know, you're gracing us as humans with cosplaying culture, this convention culture, and you know, Star Trek. You know, look how much the Star Trek franchises employs bazillions of production workers in the who make the show, right? It's not just Kirk and it's not just the senior staff of that show, the interactions. It's also the set designs, the bazillions that the franchise makes, and that creates revenue. So you, the fans, even though you're in my case Mr. Goo, in my case, you know, we buy the games, we work, we buy the games, and we keep that world alive in our heads until we die, and our ashes are scattered into the space, like Gary, like Gene Roddenberry, and the other Council of the Nine. I'm not sure what the Council of the Nine is. I keep on hearing about this term, but yeah, I'm gonna catch up my homework, finish reading my studies, and then maybe just take some self-care tonight. Watch some hockey. The Flames are trying to go for a third win, hopefully. Oh, I had a coughing fit there. The Flames can also damn allergies, or damn allergies. I remember next year is going to be the cleaning of the air ducts, so therefore we have no more allergies. This year we're cleaning the furnace. Make sure that sucker runs well for the next 5 years, or I'm going to be living here 5 years, so my mom's trying to renovate the floors and stuff, so to make this house sellable, so, and get rid of this rusty old sink and this manky old sink that's going to leak here. So hopefully everything will go nice. Nikokai can start rebuilding that stuff after a very rough start this year. For some odd reason, 2018 was a very gong show of a year. The SOAR program, we had some setbacks. I don't know what the hell happened. I wasn't paying attention because I was too busy helping another classmate out. A classmate's doing pretty well, surviving at least. Most likely, the highest grade he'll ever get is a B+. That's 85%. We can go for an A-, but B+ is good. By his own admissions, he just wants to get by. So, yeah, like I said, this is not to patronize to these students or anything like that, or anyone with a disability. But sometimes reality hits, and in my case, I had I'm cuckoo. I had the benefits of applying for AISH, and I'm using that AISH to better my community, better myself, better my life. I also lived at home, so the comforts of home. Yes, I know I'm crazy. I have autistic and schizophrenia. I am not ashamed to mention that. But lots of other students, sometimes they have it rough, and the idea of a social worker is to not give it to them, but help them get it themselves, but giving them support so they can stand up. It's like you fell down on your bum and slip on some ice or some, very common here in Canada. You slip on some ice and some other nice person helped you out. They're not going to do the work for you. You have to push down on the ground. You have to push down on your knee to be able to steady yourself, and that's what we're doing as social workers. Everyone thinks that we're giving things for free. No, we're not. Or we're giving things for free for people who have substance use abuses. No, we're not. We're giving them a place to live so they can concentrate on more immediate needs, such as keeping care of the bod, getting the bod working, getting this thing working as much as they can. In my case, as much as I can anyways. I'm in my 40s, and I try to, I don't know, I thought I could do it, but I couldn't, but I'm pushing pushing the most hardest as I can, and trying to push further, so I'll try to maintain my marks, and I'll try to
help my classmate maintain his marks. But his idea is just to get his education, go back to a family, and help build the supports there. And that's a wonderful dream, Martin. That's a very wonderful dream, and I hope that also once you meet with your, I see that there's lots of Ballantine, I'm not pronouncing it correctly, but the Ballantine clan is your family clan. They're posting to you a lot on Facebook. They are grandparents, so I'm hoping that you could work with your grandparents or other members of the Ballantine clan and sort of create a community college. Community colleges can be at least, they have the population for a community college, and then hopefully infant mortality goes down, suicides go down everywhere. Poverty related, not because you guys are natives. Poverty happens to everybody, especially if the poverty is induced deliberately by the ill actions of treaty violators, aka the Canadian and Albertan government, the Crown. So the Crown is breaking the treaty rules by being douchebags. And as a Crown citizen, Canadian citizen, I don't like this. The Indigenous people made a pact with our people to form a super country called Canada. They can do whatever the fuck. I have no say in America. I rather Indigenous be treated better in America, but I'm a Canadian citizen. I have no jurisdiction down there to say whatever. I can only say that being mean, playing cowboys and Indians really sucks, because cowboys and aliens, Indians and cowboys, that's genocide. It's like, so I can just hope that with education, the New Buffalo, that Martin's able to. I'm going to try and put this idea into Martin's head, that he still has many years of life left in him. He's going to be an elder, like a dad. He's a dad already, but it's going to be like a community elder, mentoring young Pelicanarians people. So I'll try to help Martin out sporadically, but only if my chest is not feeling the pain, because I can't help anyone if I'm dead, right? And if I don't make it in life, I'll make it in life, but if I don't make it in life, then at least I have this. At least I have this year's donations to the matching program for the lady that called me on the phone from the Daffodil people. The Daffodil campaign is the campaign that they made with the cancer. It's the yellow daffodil for children's cancer in particular, and yeah, the survivability rate has really increased. There's a Canadian scientist who's trying to battle the last remnants of the childhood cancers, which is brainstem cancer, and has discovered a really interesting discovery that will increase the efficacy of treatments. Namely, because they found out that every different cancer, there's like several different types of cancer, not just one kind of brain cancer, and if they are treated individually, that the treatment has a better chance of probability of success. So we can knock down childhood cancer, we can knock down any kind of cancer, but in the meantime, take good care of yourself. This won't happen. I mean, it'll slowly happen. I mean, there's a saying that won't treat all cancers, but most cancers. So let's go for most, and then more, and then more, and keep on going more for anything we humans do. In the case of the Pelicanarians people or any other FN community, they have a huge fight on their hands. But if more graduates go back, more graduates can go back and rebuild, and start to be the next generation of leaders. Their communities can improve. Hopefully, the Canadian government, God willing, will start to increase their lands, the land sizes, as their people grow, and this can only be good for all Canadians, because you have more brains, more hearts, more hands, more storylines. All of our lines are storylines that just make the Canadian narrative much more richer. Okay, so that's just me blabbering on about. I'm going to be eating the rest of the junk food I bought, and slowly switching over to feeding the proper poo creatures down there, gut floras down there, and I'll start working out, because I gotta start taking care of myself, right? I keep on saying we take care of others, but how hypocritical if I cannot take care of myself, right? No. Maybe by time next year you'll see a much thinner Sour Show. Instead of being such a diabetic eye creature because of the baggy eyes. Hopefully, so I look like less of a smoking cancer zombie. I haven't smoked in years, so. But it looks like a fucking been hit by a truck. My hair's all scraggly. From 2015 when I first started, my hair's all scraggly. It's all graying. There's more scars on my face. I don't know. Looks like I've been hit by a truck. These past 3 years over at Bow Valley College have been extremely rough on me. But it's so worth it. Get your education. Get your higher paying job, and give back to your community. Then you start feeling wonderful. All these people, all these naysayers who say you can't do it. They're fucking traitors. Quite frankly, these bullies, they're preventing me. They're preventing you. They're preventing any other Canadian citizen. Their proper ascension to getting job skills that this country needs. Therefore, they're backstabbing our efforts to improve this country. These bullies, these naysayers, are just anti-Canadian.